continue then. So,
Okay.
gentlemen, how do you wish to proceed to track down this asshole, whatever he might be?
We know where he is and where he is going. We just immediately start driving to head him off.
Okay. Epic, give me a wits drive.
Well, this is actually pretty important. I feel like I really want to get this fuck as fast as possible. So, as my drive is horrible, but my wits is amazing, let's spend a willpower point.
In before 6 successes.
Nah, just 3.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, he does not have Streetwise to help with evasion, so... You don't quite drive out in front of him, so when you come out of the alleyway in front of him, he's still a good 20-25 meters away, but he just stops, opens mouth like, oh.
God damn it, neonates! Don't go after them.
Do we drive by him? What do we do?
Why would we drive by him?
You can just slide open the van door and try and take a shot. You won't get the chance to aim, but you can try to shoot.
I'm really tempted to do
Quick scope! Quick scope! One tap.
Oh god.
I mean, we're hunting this motherfucker now.
Where is the location that we managed to get here?
It's not quite the center of town, probably somewhere around here. You're not that far from your place, so like somewhere along here. It's, you know, it's not horrible in terms of people being around. It's pretty early in the night, so there are a few people around, but it's not crowded streets level of crap.
This is gonna be so bad for you guys.
I'm looking at everything, and I feel like I would shoot him.
I
I'm
feel
not-
like I wouldn't open the door for you to do that.
I can open it manually.
Fuck you. No, you're not.
You are in the front driving, and I think Demi is probably in the back meditating,
Yeah, in the back.
which is why I said slide open the door.
I would know he would try to do that, wouldn't I?
You are focused on the screen, but you can see that your van is in front of the dude.
And what can this drone actually do? I don't
Mostly
really know.
it's
Just
a...
sees things.
yeah.
Helps us keep track of them.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
essentially extra sensors, and it has automated functionality to essentially try and stay locked onto an obfuscated target. But it can't shoot or do crap like that. It's a scouting machine. It lets you... It's good for when you need to run a fucker down, like now.
Mhm.
Okay, Demi. In fact, everyone. What do? I'm looking at the timer. It's counting down
Okay.
before he reacts.
I say that we try to head him off a bit.
Just
Then I'm
corral
going to
him.
Get out and basically we're going to try and corral him into a less populated area if possible. If he doesn't comply with this, it's time to get out of the van and go and see about possibly punching a guy. But we're trying to avoid causing too much of a scene with our new vehicle that is currently our base.
Mhm.
Are you saying this like out loud while I'm prepping my
Yes.
sniper?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, if you're trying to say that, Demi, with hunter
Yeah.
tactics to stop yourself in time, because that's a lot of things to say, and it's essentially a few seconds while you're grabbing the sniper and opening the door with the other hand.
Difficulty 6?
Yes. This is, you know, you start to open the door and it's open a tiny crack when you just realize what Lothar is saying. So you can choose to close it again without, you know, actually opening it fully.
I'll close it. I'll probably just go. I'll probably just go in my head. Just go like, "You fucking heretic."
As if.
I mean, you have crossbows.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
totally going to fly in the middle of the street.
It's better than a gunshot.
Okay,
It's silenced anyway.
I mean, if we
What?
do the gunshot right, it's actually better because they can't tell where it came so easily. But we have to be very fucking careful how we do it.
Okay, let's see what he does.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Fuck you,
Oh
Ishmael.
boy.
The dude, seeing this, takes off running in a different direction.
I don't care what direction he's going.
Mm-hmm. It's more the fact that people might think it weird. That being said, your vehicle is still fine, just to preempt any problems. Just keep in mind, don't build up the suspicious events around the vehicle on this night too far, or someone might call it into the police.
Totally. Alright. So, hey, James, you able to drive?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to see about trying to track him on the ground real quick. You take over this part.
Okay.
What was Staff's character? I forgot. Gavin? Gavin, right?
Me? I'm Franz.
Oh, you're Franz? Never mind.
I'm a German like
Franz,
you.
keep me updated on where he goes. I'll tell you if I lose him or anything.
I don't think you have stuff like earpiece, so you would have to use your phones for this.
Totally.
Just an FYI.
That was the idea.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, so you are running after him while holding onto your phone. Good to know.
Yep, I'm gonna hold on to my phone. More of trying to make sure I keep any text updates ready on, to check it out.
Okay. Give me a Demi wits, drive, and epic dex athletics.
I'm spending a willpower on this.
Hmm.
Difficulty 6?
I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Difficulty 6.
Mm.
You are able to keep pace with him on the parallel streets, but he seems to be taking more alleys this time. And you don't gain any ground either, because apparently he really doesn't want to get caught, but you're not losing ground either. You are essentially keeping track of him. Let's see.
Hopefully epic stamina comes into play if this goes on for too much longer.
Ooh.
Why?
Because running at full speed versus a vampire who doesn't get tired will eventually start screwing with you.
Totally, but the car should be really corralling him in pretty easily.
Hmm. Okay, well, let's make another set of rolls.
We also have somebody. Yeah, we also have somebody keeping track of him really easily.
Yeah, you're not
So-
gonna lose him. That's one thing where you are not at risk.
I'll spend another willpower point.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good thing I did.
Oh, we're
Oh.
just rolling off again.
Yeah.
Fail.
Okay. Well, he has failed. That was his last chance to realize that the water might be a safe way out, so he's past the point where he could make for the water. Congratulations. He's now probably inevitably gonna die horribly.
Yay!
I mean, unless he somehow manages to outrun you and outmaneuver Demi.
He was not a very smart one.
Shouldn't be able to do that, is what the situation is.
Unless he has several levels of celerity and uses them at just the right time, unlikely that he can get away from the car.
Yeah,
He
that's
can't
true.
get away from the drone.
He can get away from me, and then I can try and head him off because I can still know where he is. That's the idea here.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have done a pretty good job so far of gaining on him, Demi. I would say, since you are in the car and would be running out of room to go, so I want a group hunter tactics from you, Demi, and from you, Epic, for a coordinated hunting trip.
Wits or intelligence?
Wits. This is a thinking in the moment kind of thing.
Okay. Hopefully you do good, Epic.
Okay, but we'll just see. I mean, this should in theory be very good. If it doesn't work out, whatever.
Who's leading?
He is.
Okay.
I mean, he had the more dice anyways.
Sweet, 6.
That's a mighty nice.
Okay. Let's see if he can knock this down at least partially. He can, but now you are running through parts of the city that doesn't seem to have a fuck ton of people at this time of night, so you're away from witnesses. And while you haven't exactly cornered him just yet, he's rapidly running out of room to go. So, exactly what kind of situation would you try to set up to take him down?
Hopefully the situation we can try and set up is the car managing to prevent him from running out of one end of the alley, and then me coming down the other end of an alley.
Okay.
Yeah, basically corner him.
Wait a second. Which path did he run away down, and where are they right now in this moment in time?
Like here. In the alleys away from Webb Street.
Ah, okay, so somewhere around here then. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yep, around there.
Alright, I was on GM layer. Like, around here-ish.
Cool.
Trying sort of in a indirect way to head towards the center of town, but it's not really working out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would we do for an ambush? Since this is a precision thing, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be with hunter tactics at 8. But as long as you get at least one total success, you are gonna be able to set up some kind of semi-effective ambush. The extra successes essentially just allow you to turn this into more of a slam dunk.
Okay.
Oh, cool. There's a willpower point then.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just
then.
gonna go willpower point too.
Difficulty 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Both got 3.
Easy.
So 3 and 4 total.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes more or less how you planned it. The van just slams on the brakes in front of Dali, and as he turns around, you just walk silhouetted against the light into the other side, cloak flapping in the breeze.
All right.
You just see
This is the
his
time for your
face.
sniper rifle.
You see him his face just wilts. He just sighs and starts going to his knees, raising his hands.
I'm just gonna basically get my sniper rifle and aim at him. Headlock.
Okay, you grab the sniper rifle, I assume from the passenger seat, and lean out the window.
I mean, I could actually. How if I would open the door and I just use the passenger seat and just sit down? How easy would that be?
It
just
wouldn't
makes
help.
Use
It's
the
too
door
awkward.
as the tripod.
Okay.
That being said, the
Roll
dude,
down the
as you are
window.
both setting up your kill shot, he's just hands behind his head on his knees. He's just surrendering. He's just done. He knows he's dead if he fights.
Well then, actually, if he's going to do that, I'm going to lift my hand up in a method of basically not yet for the shot. Basically, just get ready for it.
I love it.
Might be willing to actually talk for a moment. We can see if we can get some information out first.
Before you execute the poor fuck.
Yes.
He's dead no matter what.
I have dots
Demi,
and intimidation for a reason.
uh-huh. Demi,
Yeah.
you
God.
looking at him now, you can sense he's still a bloodsucker, but he's not a monster necessarily like the other ones. If there was such a thing as a good bloodsucker, this is what it would feel like. That being said, you can just tell that to go fuck itself and shoot. Right?
Yeah, I definitely go and say fuck that shit. He's still a bloodsucker.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So they are busy with the.
maybe he just feels like a good, fucking good bloodsucker. Just suck more blood. I don't fucking know. He could go fuck himself.
That
Yeah,
is very
please, we-
Santa's
Welcome to
conscience.
zealotry.
I'll actually see about waving craft to come out too.
I'll go out.
Make sure you have your shotgun.
Okay. Grab the truck. Walk out. No, looking intimidating.
Oh god damn it, Craft.
So, are you here to repent, bloodsucker?
I don't hurt people. I try not to. I'm just.
It is unfortunately your curse that even when you try not to, your kind still hurt this world.
But I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. We aren't here to try and, horrendously hurt you or anything like that.
Yeah, roll
We're
for
here to
subterfuge,
help.
please.
We are
Yeah.
here to help you onto your path in the next life.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll subterfuge,
Roll
epic.
manipulation subterfuge.
There is.
Don't forget your penalty.
I'm not sure what penalty applies in this actual situation.
I mean, his disposition to know you're barking mad through
Okay,
Aruman.
still. Okay, I would say it does apply because you are removed from normal humanity and that's his frame of reference, so your isolated upbringing is in fact contributing to you sounding like a crazed maniac. So trying to hide that is... Yeah.
Plus, I mean, I've already technically fed him information as to the fact that you are a fucking crazed.
Okay,
maniac.
he just... Oh god! Oh god! Please don't kill me!
Look.
He said this.
I'm working on the intimidation thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's breaking, cracking like an egg. There are bloody tears rolling down his cheeks right now.
Don't worry.
Absolutely
You shall go
disgusting.
on without any. You shall repent for your previous deeds, whatever they be. But you can still.
I tried to be good.
mission.
I didn't ask for this. It was forced on me, please.
We understand. Our lots in life are not decided by us.
Oh god, you're gonna kill me, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but right now I'm just trying to get you to talk.
Yeah, eventually. God
You are
damn it.
terrible at trying to fake reassure people.
Oh, he's not faking,
I'm trying to
reassuring.
reassure him.
He's being a crusader. He's doing
Yeah.
as he must.
Goddamn high humanity morons.
Arma, shut the fuck up. Steal you too.
Yeah, I am high humanity. Surprise! He gave up.
You're not high
so I'm
humanity.
assuming-
You're not.
Fuck up, both of you.
Okay, Aro,
Yeah,
you have
let
gotten
Epic
out
go.
and gotten within normal shotgun range by now. Epic,
Oh.
you're standing pretty much on his face, and Demi, you're aiming out the window from a distance. I would like everyone to place themselves on the map and roll initiative, because I think the dude would like to make a run for it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to punch him then.
I have a prepared shot. So...
You do, yes. And he's
Oh,
on the
fuck.
ground, on his knees, so he has to get up first.
Oh,
You
fuck.
can't do a tumble?
Mm,
Something like this.
Something like that.
He can try to dodge if he wishes.
Yeah.
Don't think it'll be easy from his position.
Roll your initiatives. Keep in mind you can, with non-firearms, you can take a controlled strike. Perhaps after one or two of them have shot Epic, to not kill him, to take him to say crippled.
That'd work for me.
Okay, so Demi,
Yeah, I'm shooting a bastard.
you would be able to shoot him. He's gonna be running past. God damn it!
Franz.
No, he's gonna be running past Lothar, but you're lower in initiative, so you would essentially have to react. But you know, we're gonna say that you have a prepared action to just, you know, shoot a bitch if he tries to run, and that you're holding that.
I thought that was the entire plan the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I was talking more about you having had the time to fully aim. But yeah, that too.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay.
Basically, you aimed and then you held your spot in the initiative as everyone else basically passed their turn.
Okay, so...
Well, if he starts getting up and such, I'm just going to punch him.
He declares next. For fuck's sake, respect the authority. Okay, he's gonna be activating 2 points of celerity, main action to get up, and 2 celerity points to run like fuck. He doesn't think that your punches are that deadly. You're probably just gonna try and hold him or something.
Didn't I tell them straight to their face that he has the next
Yes.
best thing to true faith?
I
God
don't know
damn
what
it,
that
people!
means.
He just knows that he can drive people back then, or something like it. He doesn't necessarily... And
Yeah,
not
I don't
all
think
of
they
that
actually
was...
know the full.
Yeah,
You
are
don't
vague about it.
know.
Yeah.
And as far as Ishmael mind
Mhm.
reading you, that was right up at the very morning anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
he knows that this fucker is dangerous, and he would probably know, given his skills, how true fate works, which is why he doesn't want to be near this fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what, actually, we are gonna reserve 1 for dodging the fucker with true fate. That makes sense given this. Given that he's on his knees, if he has to do it, you know, then and there, it is gonna be harder. Or alternatively, you can hold it until the others have tried to shoot. But either
Could
way,
try to do that, but the thing is, I really don't want him to run past me, particularly. So.
Epic, the way this works out, just a FYI.
Oh yeah, celerity occurs afterwards. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Pengu, the fucker is trying to get up. What do?
Shoot him.
Okay. Remind me, others, did he specify as to whether he reloaded the shotgun with normal shells or not?
They
No,
they
the
specified.
one who said that was actually Demi. He said that we go through and put all the shells with Dragonfire.
I
Three
didn't say that
tweets.
actually.
3
Yeah, I know.
tweets.
Someone said that.
I said
I think it was
that.
actually Chris.
3 to
Okay.
each. That's right.
Okay. Then, Pengu. Roll me a luck die. High is you grab the shotgun with Dragonfire in it.
Yeah.
Dragonfire? I don't know.
Both of them have.
Yeah.
Unless you specifically reloaded one or both to have normal shells and have Dragonfire, one of them is loaded with Dragonfire and one is still with normal shells.
Yeah, both
They
of them have
said 3
dragon.
and 3 on each. So.
Yeah, that's why we
Okay.
got 6.
Okay, if you want to have it be done that way, then that's fine. I'm just wondering how likely this dude is to just die. Because information is more valuable, essentially.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, Pengu, take a shot, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Lothar.
I'm going to hold an action to punch him. and I think I will be ready to do a controlled punch
Mhm.
because I don't want to try and get him to killed. But can I add a caveat that if he doesn't seem to be particularly wounded, it's just going to be a full punch?
I would say not. You have to
I don't
decide
think
one way
so.
or the other. That's the entire idea of a control, that you're, taking care to judge just how hard you're hitting.
Okay.
Okay, so he starts to stand up. Demi, your action would go off first because you have been holding it forever. So,
So easy. Dex firearms +4 from perception due to aiming,
and plus,
+2 to a scope.
yes, at
Yep.
difficulty 7.
Let me just calculate. That's 14.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh.
Wow.
I know.
As expected.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
happens. So that's 8 +2. That's 10. 11.
11.
Ooh.
And soak.
Okay. Bullet goes in. Craft.
Pengu shoots.
Yep, from point blank.
With
Yay.
Dragon's Breath.
Difficulty 4 damage.
4.
Just
Yes.
shooting for the body. Yeah.
Try not to botch.
Oh.
Tried his best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it hits.
Give me 8 dice of damage then.
How much dice for
8.
that?
8.
8.
What the fuck?
Okay.
God
Wait,
damn.
it's gonna be insane.
This is like, at this point, I'm cheering for the humane vampire to get the fuck away from them.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
Yeah.
always cheering, so just be quiet in your bloody backseat.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
You
Alright.
are executing someone.
mm,
9. Okay. Difficulty 7?
uh, difficulty
Was it
8 because it's a controlled thing.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, this is all happening kind of simultaneously, so we're gonna call it a 7 for the dodge epic because he had one reserved
Oh,
for
okay.
you.
I'll need
Does-
to see if that.
Doesn't do
Doesn't matter.
anything.
Okay. So he's a total of.
3.
3.
Oh, wait. No.
3 damage,
Oh.
one of which is ag.
I think injured
Two
actually
with-
started to hurt your running speed, so he might need to spend a
Yes, it
willpower here. Yeah, half maxing your running
yes.
speed.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So take that down. He starts running. He's gonna be essentially at well, how long an alley this is kind of matters. But give me a luck die to see if he can make it to the end of it in a single turn.
Definitely.
Okay, he is just essentially when next turn starts, he reaches the end of the alley, quick glance to either side. That's when we're starting the next declaration. So Demi,
I would just shoot him again in the head.
if he keeps running, he might make it out of your line of sight before you're able to pull the trigger a second time.
I mean, would I notice instantly or?
Yes, you
he
can
does
see
come-
that he has reached the end of the valley. He moved like he moved like Flash. Just zoom.
God damn it. Start the van up. Let's go.
Okay, you're starting the van. Excellent. Well, it would probably still be running, so you can just start driving around the block. Just
Craft
slam
can
on the
run.
gas.
Craft can run.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I'm gonna get into the car before you. Can't I?
Faggot.
You can. He would like to keep running.
No shit.
Craft, what do?
Was my little bird in the eye watching him?
We need to go back to the van for that.
Yeah, I need to go
You-
back to the van.
you got enough successes on it to figure out how to do the auto lock on thing. So it's probably somewhere tracking it on autopilot.
I still
As
need to
long as
watch for
he
it.
doesn't break line of sight with the skies, it's probably gonna
Yeah.
keep tracking him for a while.
I'm gonna go into the van to track him more.
Okay, you're okay. I'm
Make
good
sure.
for you because Demi is gonna be slamming on the gas. I'm gonna need a Dex Athletics 6 to see if you manage to dive into the van without any complications.
Oh, okay, no.
It's not a botch.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Meanwhile, Epic, I assume that you're gonna be trying to chase this fucker down now.
Yep, time to go back through this again.
Well, it does look like he got hurt there. Some. Actually, what I need to do is see if he can manage to succeed at 2 rolls for stamina survival, because if he can't, well, if he botches one of these, then he can't heal for the scene. That's a fail. That's a fail. So, just trying to figure out how much blood he would waste trying to heal while running flat out.
And
Yeah.
quite a bit.
So yeah, plenty of it, and can't heal. So, Demi. Give me Dex Drive. Epic, give me Dex Athletics. Dig down his willpower.
Apparently, I'm not running at him very well, but he can't escape very well, so I'm not too worried about it.
2 successes.
Okay. Let's see. Well, he makes quite a distance, but thanks to the drones you can't really lose him. And it looks like he's slowing down a lot.
No.
You are mildly scattered, so it's up to you if you want to... Yeah, essentially, Demi, you're the only one currently that has a solid lock on him. The others kind of have a more vague idea where he might be. Because Kraft got kind of left behind when you slammed on the gas with that fail.
Yeah.
Since he's probably approaching a little bit more populated area at this point, I think I'm going to see if I can do the similar thing that we did before, trying to get him to sort of, not really, sort of, but just basically try to slow him down in terms of where he's going, so the others can kind of catch up, basically. You know, sort of making him almost go in a circle because I'm chasing him.
The problem is, you no longer have a Kraft in the back communicating with Epic and updating you with a bird's eye view of the streets.
Fair. I still do have a ping, though it's vague, but yeah.
You have a ping and he's not that far off. He didn't make it that far from you.
God damn, I really want to just catch up to him, but...
You can.
Just catch up to him. Just, what do you want to do, Demi? Just do it.
Fine, I'm just going to try and see if I can catch up to him.
Okay. Then give me a wits drive roll and we'll see if you can catch up to the dude.
Okay. Have one more in reserve. Let's one more willpower. I gotta get this bitch, motherfucker. 6 difficulty. 1.
You know what? You see him trying to run, but he's not moving that fast for a vampire compared to before. And he's trying to run, but you can see him up ahead. You know, given you're not exactly in his face, but you're well within sniper range, so if you wanted to, instead of continuing to chase, stop and take a shot, you would get one shot on him.
Can I roll perception alertness to see how populated the place is right here now?
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of bums are sleeping in one of the alleys, and you see a pedestrian in the distance, but you were fast enough. The job you did of corralling him earlier is, he's still in the areas where he's not exactly safe, if you know what I mean. Do you trust yourself to make the shot? Make the shot, Demi. Shot.
Sorry. No, it's. I know I can take the shot. I'm just thinking of a different idea. I know it's
I
horrible.
don't care. Do it, Demi. Whatever you want.
Do what you
Hell,
want
Epic.
to do.
Do what fits your character right now.
I think Epic is slightly salty about the vampires working so hard to stay alive.
I just know
I'm
it's
not salty
salty.
about that. I'm actually getting more pissed off about the popcorn corner over there.
What? I am not doing anything.
I wasn't talking about you particularly. Actually.
Aru, you were supposed to defeat the darkness, not join it. You were the chosen one.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it, cause fuck this guy.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna try and hit them with the van.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Not really ram him in, just hit him so I don't hit a building or something.
Okay. Okay, he would have aspects available, so I'm gonna say that he can hear the car coming so he can attempt to dodge. Demi, give me a dex drive for hitting at 6. This is to dodge. Did you roll? Is that the roll for?
Yeah,
Three
three successes.
successes. That's his roll.
Okay, it's an armored van meant for combat action, so why don't you roll me 21 dice of bashing then?
Oh! Oh!
Don't cough. Ugh.
Ugh. That. Mm.
Oh dear.
He's
Demi,
fine.
the
fuck.
body just goes flying like a ragdoll, and you see it smack into a wall, leaving a smear of blood just with a glancing blow, twist around and slump to the ground, unmoving. You think you might have left a small dent in the front bumper, but overall very successful.
God has spoken.
Yeah. Okay, so now he's just a body there or whatever. I don't fucking care about this. So I'm just gonna quickly leave. Just put his body in the van and get out of there and go back to Lothar and craft.
Demi, roll a luck die. You're hoping for, well, 3 or above. Okay, you're good. Bums didn't wake, pedestrian didn't notice, you're good. Okay, so like 5-10 minutes after you essentially had that confrontation in the alleyway, James calls you up and tells you that he has the package.
Good. All right. I'll come get me.
Yeah, I'm going for him. Going to pick both of them up.
Okay. When you get in the car and examine the body, it's like one. Well, it's not like. Yeah, he was trying to dodge, so one side of his body, it's almost like it's been tenderized very heavily, you know? Not sure how many bones are intact in that half of him.
That's one spicy vampire.
So,
Uh.
let's see. Where's Franz?
I went to pick him up as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
You,
Yeah, I
Franz,
saw
When I get in the car, I ask, where's Franz? Because he's supposed to be with you.
Oh, I had to quickly put the gas so I could catch him.
He fucking drove away as soon as I was about to open the door.
Franz from around the corner yells.
God damn.
You left him?
Only for a second.
Demi,
I tried.
Pulling a
epic
Voldemort.
roll intelligence hunter tactics at 5. Okay. Yeah, Demi, now that you think about it, that's how hunters get killed, interrogated, turned when you leave someone in, say, a psych ward, in a dark alley, places where you know vampires are after an operation, especially if their identities might have been compromised, like, you know, by trying to shotgun a vampire in the face. That's how hunters end.
I'm well aware of this.
This is for Demi.
I am too, but it all ended up well. God was on our side.
Yes, he might be on our side. But that doesn't change the fact that you just left a teammate back there for no real reason. You were in a car.
Demi, you did leave a teammate behind, so why don't you roll me conviction at 8, actually? Because that seems like a bad thing to do.
Fuck you.
Okay, you feel bad. This is probably not what being a soldier of God means. You left a holy warrior in the lands of the Saracens, alone.
Wait, why am I feeling bad? I succeeded on the conviction.
That means
It's
that you did
conviction.
feel bad, my friend.
Really?
Seriously?
Well, this means
Kind
that
of.
it's
Isn't it?
not so much bad as you realize that this is against your code and that's not what a good soldier of God is supposed to be like.
So you have
Oh.
reignited yourself. You won't do it again.
Okay. Okay.
I
now
love
understand
that
how it works.
tone. You better not. So you
Well, good
have
job on the vampire, but don't do that again. We don't have enough people to be throwing him around like anything.
Okay. I then do a quick prayer for God to forgive me,
Good
and
job.
then I.
All right, let's go look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like he's healing or anything?
No. Looks like it's a sack of meat.
I think we should end him.
I think we should end him too.
Yeah.
He might have good
Uh,
information. I know what we should do. Let's bring
What?
him back to the new base.
Yes.
You are in the new base.
No, we're in the other new base.
Bring it back to the new base, not the new base. Okay.
Yeah, not our mobile base, but our possibly,
Home base.
compromised new base that we never even got to use yet. It's time to use it.
Gotta use it for something, right?
Yeah, might as well use it for interrogation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll keep an eye out, make sure nobody sneaks up on us.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the idea.
certain Malkavian might. We don't know anything about this, though. I mean, there are other vampires in the city.
We
That
get
one
it.
guy.
Okay.
That one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Something's happening.
Oh, yes, we get it. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so
What do you think,
head on
James?
over there. Timmy,
Yep.
roll me a luck die. All right. Okay.
While
You
we're moving
had-
him into the new place, I want you to scrub that front end.
while we're driving over there?
No, while we're moving him in there.
Okay.
And just see. I'm looking to see if there would have been a botch in there. Okay, it doesn't.
Almost.
Almost. Okay. So, Demi is staying below to clean the car. Or in the yard or the garage or whatever. The two of you are
Kraft is also going to be keeping up at
Yeah,
the
I
drones,
said
trying to
something
check
to
out
do.
stuff going on around us. I'm
I'm
going to start
keeping an eye.
torturing a guy.
Okay,
There you
so
go,
you
torture
go.
him.
So you go inside with the guy. Give me a perception alertness roll.
What? That's a thing? Who has that?
Perception alertness.
Mm-hmm. From Epic.
From Epic.
Yep, nope. That doesn't exist for me.
Everything seems perfectly normal, exactly like you left it.
Of course it does. Who could have possibly been here, right?
Okay. So, how do you go about torturing a guy?
Well, you see, you do as you do. You grab a car battery, you hook it up to a couple nails, you then need to give him some blood while he's, tied to with a bunch of duct tape to a chair.
Okay, first question, where are you getting the blood?
Well, generally, we have a tendency to have blood of our own. I'm not sure how much he needs, but I figure that if he's going to heal, it'll go pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. So you're opening your wrist is what I heard there.
No, not like that. Damn, dude.
You have medical
Does any of us
supplies,
have?
but
Yeah.
you
Any of us
don't
have,
have a doc. Actually, no. You have 1 dot of medicine, so you can probably figure how to tap a vein.
It's
Give
pretty
me-
simple.
Yeah, give me wits medicine at say a 7 to see if you can figure out how to do it without causing any damage.
Please don't.
This seems like a thing that Lothar would not be spending willpower on. If he fails, it's on him. Difficulty 7?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just
Oh.
make a
Yeah.
note somewhere that you're currently down 1 blood point. It's not enough to cause any debuffs, just, make sure that you're aware of it. And, well, his body seems to absorb it, but he doesn't move and the wounds don't seem to be closing.
Alright. I'm positive that should have probably been enough to close up some of his wounds. So he might just be play acting. There's an easy way to tell. I light a lighter.
Okay.
Oh, I remember doing this in the demon game that we did. It ended up with the dude rush wrecking.
Okay,
That's
what
the
do
idea,
you
yeah.
what do you do with the lighter?
I put it near. I start bringing it closer and closer to his face. If you don't wake up soon, you're gonna light up.
No reaction.
Oh, I see. No reaction whatsoever. Ah, that's unfortunate. Take off the lighter. I then proceed to grab some gloves, nice leather ones, and we form a connection, a bond, between two separate opposite ends of electrons.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
gonna
No, you're
stick up his
stabbing
back.
him with the.
No.
You
The
were
I'm
gonna
stabbing him
bodies-
in the knees.
The body spasms uncontrollably. Face is still slack, no reaction.
Yeah, seems like it went too far on him. How unfortunate. He must die then.
This is my kill, motherfucker.
Too late.
You call me for this.
Yeah, you know what? I will call you, but make sure you're done on the blood thing first. Then go put a cross in his face.
Okay,
Oh yes.
Demi.
And by the way, I totally left the battery just completely going through his body.
Okay, Demi, do you have law or streetwise?
I have 1 dot in streetwise.
Okay. With Streetwise for thorough cleaning.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah. You're
Clean.
pretty sure you got it all. If someone went over this with a forensic kit, they might still find something, but there's no obvious sign of impact.
Nobody would ever go over with a forensic, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, time to finish this. I crack my fingers, prep my cross, put it on his forehead. Be gone, damned. Whoosh.
Okay, roll your true faith. Difficulty
Difficulty was
3.
6, right?
Difficulty 3. It goes down to a 3, potentially, if its willpower's low enough. Okay. Its skull just caves in. Under the cross. The rest of the body starts
Alright.
turning grey, while still jerking in the throes of the loving embrace of the car battery.
Okay, let's leave it. It's a message for them. They obviously knew where we were, so.
Oh, that poor neonate.
I need to go, man.
Can I, hey Lothar, can I leave an actual message?
Sure, why not? What do you want to leave?
I'm just gonna write on, a piece of paper, just put it on the ash or whatever left, and it on the paper just says, "There's Volt."
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We are
Yes.
real assholes.
Yes, you are. You fucking are.
Be self-conscious. That's all.
So, Kraft, you are trying to keep an eye out with the drones.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a luck die.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And
You just are looking down and your camera detects movement and snaps upwards, and you just see a crow, feet extended in a dive, going caw.
Yes.
Surprise!
crow doing what?
Surprise gangrel.
Crow is dive bombing your camera.
I'm glad we have a second one of those.
You
Can I
do.
maneuver out of the
Losing
way?
one of them at this point.
Okay, so
Which technology?
I want to serve it.
let me just quickly look up bird stats in the book, and then we're gonna see if you are able to maneuver the drone away and escape before the crow fucks it up permanently.
Or can I self-destruct? Boom in his face.
There is a bird trying to take down the drone. It's
Fuck you,
hunting
bird.
it.
Fuck you, bird.
It's somewhat like the bird of Astos with Aruman without Aruman.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the literal bird of prey.
Okay,
Alright,
so
I roll.
what do you have higher, wits or dex? They're equal, right?
Same.
Well,
Same.
then just give me wit dex as a defensive action against a bird that's trying to essentially fuck you up.
Wits
Wait,
deck?
what's Dex?
No, wits technology.
Oh, yeah.
There we are.
Because you said wits dex there.
Sorry.
Tech. As if technology had an S on it for some reason.
Okay,
We had a T,
difficulty
but it
6?
ended with an S. Made it confusing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Difficulty 6.
Yes. Difficulty 6.
Fuck you, bird! you.
Okay. Give me one more roll then.
I'm gonna bust this now because I said fuck you, bird. Hey!
Okay, that is enough. You are able to land the drone safely. The bird just glares at you balefully and just flies off.
My drone. Yes.
There is a feather
Oh, fuck.
stuck in the rotor.
God damn it.
That's pretty simple to fix. Don't worry.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Still, asshole.
Luckily for you,
When have I ever done, you bird?
luckily for you, animalism generally doesn't cause animals to be suicidally stupid unless they're bloodbound.
Mhm.
Because if it had just tried to tangle itself into the rotor, that drone might have been fucked.
So do I need to roll to like figure out that there's a fucker controlling this thing attacking me? Or
I
that
think
this is a
that is a
vampire?
pretty obvious assumption. You don't know necessarily how or who could necessarily do such a thing, but that is generally not how birds act unless they're like rabid. And this just stretches coincidence.
I would know that vampires can do this, right?
Mm,
It's
And
one of the
Oracle?
common 8, so unless you don't have any occult whatsoever, it would make sense to
Yeah.
have some idea about
yeah, wait,
this.
you know that there are several groups of vampires just off the top of your head that can, in fact, do this.
So there's probably a vampire doing this.
And Demi, you said that Kirk wouldn't like animals. Tell me this isn't worth.
It's weird.
Do I need to start powering up the other one now? Or can I
No,
get it?
you're
Can
fine. What?
I? No, I'm just because they
The
could
feather
do.
is literally just a baseline feather. If you pull it, it will come out and nothing bad will
Yeah.
happen. Almost certainly.
Yep.
Okay. I'm
It's more a
gonna.
question
It's
of
really
if you want to launch another one, since there are apparently killer birds hunting for these things in the sky now.
Yeah, I don't get your thinking right now.
Yeah. If you now watch for them, you can probably use intelligence tech to try and set it to like use the motion sensors to look for birds getting close. It would probably be like difficulty 7 to see how well you can set it up since you don't have that much tech. But you can certainly try and set the drone to automatically warn you of approaching crap like this. It's just a question of, if another bird comes at it, you're gonna have to try and dodge its attack again. And sooner or later you might get unlucky.
Like. Yeah, I should probably do that, or should I just get it down to me?
I mean, I'm assuming that the original drone is currently landed. Because
Yeah,
the,
Oh,
it's down.
yeah, the
yeah, then I'm fine. Yeah, then I'm just gonna fix the thing and tell the other guys about the killer birds.
caw,
Wondering why
bitch!
you weren't doing that in the first place.
Kakambin.
Meanwhile, Steel, Aru's corpse twitches and starts to stand up.
Does it have any of the similarities that I have as a vampire?
Doesn't
That I
seem
can
to be
tell?
breathing. But you can't really tell.
I say, is there something I can grab as a weapon or something?
I don't understand their logic.
Yeah, Steel, why would... This is what happened to you. Why would you assume that he's hostile?
True. I do not go over. I'm just cautious and say, Gavin, Gavin.
He turns towards you, face slack.
I wave my hand in front of his view and say, Gavin, are you in there?
Okay. He tries to grab you. You're now in grapple.
I would like to try and, take the dominant position of the grapple.
Okay. Then this is gonna be a contested strength brawl. Demi. That's good, we're proud of you. So, just assume still that essentially...
Yeah, I can't throw it off.
Yeah. So... Oh... Yeah. Let's see. A zombie would be trying to bite you. Luckily for you, the fangs haven't extended yet, and this is essentially bashing damage to you. So, kindly try to sow bashing as it tries to rip into your tasty flesh.
Am I still blood buff from before?
Fuck no.
Okay, so
You take a point of bashing.
well, this is annoying.
I assume that my body healed itself from the lethal wounds I had before.
Yes. Well, it's in the process of, and either way, what's lethal to a person isn't necessarily lethal to a zombie, so... Eh.
I mean, I might as well clear it, basically.
Yeah. I'll let you know if you end up with any wounds as a result of this.
Yep.
Still, since he's a zombie, I'm letting you auto-win initiative. He's gonna try and bite you again. What would you like to do?
Is there any way to use my medicine to somehow immobilize it or something?
That's called Brawl, Steel.
Fuck. I'm already beat at Brawl by it.
I mean, you are more dexterous. Well, you're equal to it in Dex Brawl, in theory.
Yeah. I would like to do that. Just start hitting it. Since I cannot escape it, apparently.
Okay. So, roll to hit. Since you are in the inferior position, it's a difficulty 8. Are you using your hands, or are you trying to use your fangs?
Probably my instinct will be my hands for now.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll for it.
Nope.
Okay. That misses. Ah, this is beautiful. If he gets torped by a zombie, this is gonna be the choicest thing ever. Yeah, you can feel it trying to chew on your forehead as you try to hit it and fail.
But it doesn't manage to pierce through, right?
No.
Okay.
That was for the stamina.
Okay. One more roll off. It's gonna try and bite you again, Steel.
Can I try and somehow avoid the bite?
Yeah, you can attempt to dodge.
Yeah, I would like to dodge it.
Okay, then roll Dex Brawl at 6 for me.
Not Dex Athletics?
Oh, sorry, no, Dex Athletics.
It's the same.
Well,
Oh, so it was a botch either way.
yep. Steel,
Well, that's a bot for it.
yeah.
Yep.
No, Steel, at 6.
At 6? Okay.
This is the one
Wait,
thing that doesn't go up in difficulty, and you have athletics anyway, so you're good.
4. There you go.
Okay, let me check and see if you rolled it. Okay, you did. Excellent. Now, Aru, since he's not gonna necessarily realize that you're sane immediately, let's quickly go over what you might get as part of getting turned, because I think this is a dramatic point for you to actually come to. So, in terms of attributes, secondary and primary get 1 dot. So, physical stuff.
Honestly, probably perception would get the extra dot for mental because it's what my character has kind of been focusing on.
Okay. Sure, up it up. And physical, dex might make sense.
Yeah, Dex. He's not built to be punching people. He's built to be shooting people.
Mm-hmm. So, in terms of knowledges, I think either investigation or occult make the most sense, Top. One because you're Malkavian, and one because you have practiced it a lot. So, either or, whichever you prefer.
Probably occult.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In terms of skills, I suggest a dot of firearms and a dot of stealth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And in terms of talents, I don't know, maybe alertness and empathy.
Yeah, that would again also make sense given my character, and empathy for some of the other roles that I might be making.
So, here's a question, and I kind of need you to decide now. Will you be going up to 7 points of flaws? Because that determines how much Auspex you're gonna be able to convert your, well, fuck ton of magics into. Because we talked about this, remember?
Right. I assume that you'll be picking up the flaws.
No, I'll let you choose them. I might give you an extra, like, 2.1 for the zombie bullshit, because, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, you would be picking these ones.
I think I will. For that.
Okay.
I'll just have to hunt down some of the flaws on my own then later.
Okay. Then over the coming week we can discuss that. But
Yep.
well, these things are gone, but given how much points you had in those, you would be able to get 2 extra points of Auspex for partial conversion.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, he's specialized virtually completely in essentially powers that overlap with Auspex, which is why he's getting the chance.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying anything else.
Also, character sheet isn't updating if you're changing it, so I'm going to reload real quick.
I'm not changing it. I'm letting you change it.
Okay.
So you
I'm
can
still going to reload just in case.
Yeah, you can wipe your merits and flaws, and you can go Auspex 3, Obfuscate 1, and, well, Dementation is more likely, but you do have the option of choosing Dominate Malk.
No, I'm gonna roll a 1d2. One, it's a
It's
Augmentation,
I
and
think
2.
it's closer to 1 in 4 is Dominate, if you want to keep
Alright.
the proportions accurate.
So 1d4. Yep. All right. So 1d4 and a 4 will be a dominate. Malk.
Right. Okay. You're
Well,
a batshit
I'm a
crazy
demonstration
asshole.
bot
Yeah, take your Auspex to 3, you get the first point for free, and 2 for your...
For converting my my powers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oof. Oof.
Yes, I start with Auspex 3. Fear my might, you puny mortals.
Daddy will be
Wait
so
a
proud.
second. This doesn't sound like a nice person at all.
There are rules in some of the books for potentially converting various types of witchcraft over to either thaumaturgy or other stuff. And I'm giving him the option of essentially, you know, since his witchcraft is all psychic stuff, to convert some of that to essentially higher Auspex at start. Whereas normally he would just get the 1 level. So, as an example, Demi.
No.
Yeah, he's losing.
No, I understand. I understand. Oh, no. I was asking Aruman, puny mortals. That's not nice at all.
The prince would backhand you so hard. Just for that line. Like, shut your mouth, fledgling.
Yeah.
I am more humane than Haruman. What the fuck, Haruman?
I'm still at humanity 7, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have-
Exactly. What the fuck, Haruman?
Okay, so fill that in. And as you're coming to with that botch on the last zombie turn, Steel is on top of you, fangs bad, ready to smash into your face. I'd like both of you to roll
Yes.
initiative, actually.
All right.
I would like to really defend myself.
I already put you near the hospital, Steel.
Okay, let me.
Mod is for celerity, right?
Yeah, which you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Steel, you have no idea that he's come to his senses whatsoever. You just know that you finally have the upper hand on the monster.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going for a
Time-
bite. I'm not risking
Time
it.
to shove the fucker away. Get off of me. I don't know what happened, but first things first, separate us.
Okay.
So time to roll.
First of all,
Roll strength or
before we do that, Steel, why don't you roll me with courage at 8 to realize that fangs are an option and just figure in the heat of the moment how to, do that.
At 8?
At 8. Otherwise, you're gonna go for your... Okay. So, you're slightly hesitant. I am gonna up the difficulty by 1 for the bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
But you may attempt
but
to
I
do
get
so.
to move first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get to move first though.
yes, and you see he's now on top of you, and he's gonna come down with his fangs.
Yeah. Time to get him away. So that would be a strength brawl if I had any brawl.
Yep.
So
You're no longer a zombie. You don't have bro.
yeah, difficulty 6, right?
Yes. And Steel, please resist.
Strength brawl.
Yep. It's trying to break free. Nope.
Fuck.
So fang time.
Yeah, at 7.
Nope.
Okay. And at this point, you realize that he's actually no longer slack-jawed and is actually reacting and trying to break free and, acting semi-normal. Yelling at
I mean,
probably...
the fact that I'd probably at this point say "get off" would
Yeah,
probably also
pretty
lure him in.
much. So, Steel, what do you want to do? You're still in control.
As I'm basically face to face with him, can I do like a perception medicine or something to make sure he's like
It'd
sane-ish?
probably be perception empathy.
Steel,
Sure.
your
Whoa.
entire thing in medicine is based on dealing with normies. And
Okay, perception empathy.
yeah, at 7 for various reasons, and frankly, that might be generous, but go with it. Yeah, he's come to. Ishmael still doesn't
Okay.
know that his bite carries the zombie curse.
Yep, I get off of him.
Okay, he's gonna let you go, or what do?
At that, I just sort of start breathing, and I sort of just flop down and say, "What the heck was that about?"
You beat me.
There is a hickey on his neck.
Yeah, and I can just see that at this point, considering I have 9 dice in perception alertness, can't I?
You know what? Sure.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, I sort of look at my hands and like, what the hell did I do?
You woke up. You came towards me. I tried to see if you were inside, and then you grappled me and beat me. Tried to do it twice.
I think for you, Aru, power object fixation fits very well as a derangement. You suddenly feel
Yeah.
the need to be comforted by the presence of your lighter.
Yep. So I sort of so I'm gonna start looking around for it, is patting myself. I'm assuming it's still technically on me since I never actually dropped it.
Yeah, it's still on you. They never bothered to
Yep.
remove that.
Mm-hmm. So I sort of grab onto it and I sort of hold it to my chest and like, okay, it's still here. It's still here.
I can still do my magic.
the
It's still
fuck?
okay.
What the fuck, man? Why a lighter? What the fuck?
Steel, by the way, just to fuck with you, you have forgotten that he has bitten you.
Oh. Okay, so why the fuck are you clutching the lighter so hard?
I sort of give him a look, and it's like, it helped me through some very trying times at the very beginning of my time back at the society. So fuck you. This is mine. Fuck you. It,
Alrighty then, I take 2 steps back, and I think to myself, fuck, he's crazy as well. Fuck.
Good thing you're sane.
Yeah.
Yes, this is literally my fist of Godcraft. Our object fixation.
Feast of God. No, it's the fire of God.
The flames of perdition fear my wrath. Although I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, you're too humane for that shit.
Yeah, you're trapped just with more and more crazy people. Still, you have to get out before they do something crazy to you.
I'm guessing you're ticking up his rot Shrek counter?
No, just putting thoughts in his head so he has some idea what his character might be feeling.
Yeah,
that's true.
But the gangrel. Yes, the gangrel. No. Gangrel, bad.
You got 3 on Malkavian, right? They're the ones rumored to... They're either very crazy or very insightful, or either a little bit or a lot of both. Accounts vary a lot.
And I also got the shit ton of gangrel, and I'm more afraid to do it because of the gangrel. No.
If you go between cities here, he'll probably have a bear chase you down and eat you or something.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe
I'm
he'll
not
turn
moving.
into a bear and eat you.
Yep, no.
You don't
Nope,
know, he's old enough to do
no.
that.
Meanwhile, you totally hear my character mumbling.
Yeah. Well, actually, what are you mumbling? I have enough perception. Keep in mind. I have 9 dice. What are you mumbling? Also, what's my generation? 9?
9, yes.
I am mumbling. No. The gangrel. No, I can't. No, the gangrel. Gangrel.
Go ahead and put your blood pool at a 5. Arrow. Because Ishmael did take a bite out of you.
Yep.
I mean, I know how you can easily fill those slots. Just take Dark Fate and Cursed Arrow.
Oh, God. Oh, man. It's surprisingly tempting.
Don't.
Yeah, no, I'd like this character to survive the last session or 2 that we have.
I mean... Okay, so... You are left alone for probably a good half hour at the very least. Probably a little longer. Because Ishmael's busy tossing a place with Kirk right now and he can't address you right now.
As I just mumble a half-assed plan, then no, it's a bad plan. And again.
Okay. Steel is busy. What are you doing, Aru?
Honestly, I'm probably trying to see if I can still use my my old powers. Honestly, I know what I can. I know what I could do before the embrace. So I'm probably sort of like grabbing onto the bed and trying to activate whatever my power is,
Okay.
however it translated.
You would be able to relatively easily make the transition to Spirit's Touch. The other two would be slightly harder, and you would
Yeah.
need to learn how to activate.
I mean, I'm probably trying to use Spirit's Touch just to make sure I can still fucking do it on the cot to like. So what happened? So what actually happened? I might be able to this object.
Okay.
I'm going to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it was Perception Empathy. He slept on it a lot, so difficulty 7.
Perception. Roll, you said?
Perception Empathy.
What do you know?
You feel an impression of someone. They're not a warm person. They're cold, they're methodical, and something about trying to be good, but not good as in doing good, good as in being skilled. Other than that, I want both of you to make perception awareness rolls at 7.
Okay. Awareness? Yeah.
Awareness, yeah.
Perception awareness at 7.
Yeah. There is no hiding from my sight.
Okay.
Actually, would Auspex impact the roll at all, or no?
No. I mean, you can't
not yet,
force
you
the
can't.
Auspex in on this, but okay, still,
no,
it's
I'm not going to.
It's almost like there's an echo to your words as you are mumbling your plans, as if someone else is repeating to you, no, that's a bad plan, no, that won't work. Really? Come on, that's just stupid even for Fleshly, no. Bad plan, a bad plan, that's a bad plan. Aru, as you come out of your Auspex drone, you're just thrown into a sea of voices, and it's like, Boston Burns, where did he go? Oh no, he's hunting hunters. Is he gonna die? Probably gonna die. He's not gonna die. Oh, is that a new voice? Who are you? Hi. Boston Burns.
At that, I'm sort of speechless, and out loud I sort of say, "Who are you?"
Okay, give me Wits 7 to communicate with the network. Wits awareness at 7.
Entirely on accident.
So I just hear, I cannot do anything with it, right?
I accidentally communicated with the network.
Wits awareness, arrow. So one more dice and reroll.
Awareness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I reroll the whole thing.
Whatever, that was sorry, the GM roll, but yeah.
Okay. You actually feel it. It's like almost like a flower opening, but you can just feel the strands like a cobweb opening before you, and it's old, and there are so many minds in it, and you can just sense the depth in front of you, and you feel just attention just casually drift towards you, almost like it's glancing past you, but you were noticed by a lot of someones when you said hi. It's not entirely unwelcoming, but most of it's like, another one, I don't know what kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
At that, I
just
sort of
heard
just
random
dropped to the
voices.
floor.
Steel, please.
Yeah, I just sort of dropped to the floor at that.
So I just hear random voices that I cannot really do anything about, right?
Yeah, more or less. And before we wrap up, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Don't really hear anything from anyone you recognize.
Mm-hmm. In other words, one of those was Ishmael noticing me, and the other one was him trying to say hi back to the network, wasn't it?
More or less.
Oh man, he's going to be coming back joyously, isn't he? At this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ishmael is just barely powerful enough for a network in a localized place, at least in the New World, to notice that he's he's there. But not much beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear the voices, but I can't do anything about it, right?
No, it sounds like either someone's in the next room joining in with you or something, or maybe in the floor above, or maybe it's coming through the vents, you can't tell.
Can I try and listen really well to see if I can figure out if someone is mumbling the same shit I am? That's like our in another room.
Roll perception alertness. Ah, crap, I clicked off of it. Dang.
Difficulty 6. Draco.
6, yes.
5 successes.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that there is nothing in the rooms or coming through the vents. This seems like a very sealed off place. Oh, actually, someone sealed the vent in here. And these are concrete walls. And Aru didn't say anything. Oh no.
What the fuck? I like yell out to the room. Who's there? Where the fuck are you?
Steel is going nuts, Aru. Luckily, you're still sane.
Yeah? You have nowhere to go. Stop trying to trick me. I hurt you.
I sort of say there's something ancient trying look past us.
Wait, what? Where? Where?
Aru, given that you got decent amount of success there. Oh, you got 4, right. You actually hear a voice whisper in your mind. Not. You're one of us now.
Yeah, at that, my eyes just sort of get wide and I get a bit tense. It's like, I think it's watching us.
Welcome to the family.
So, wait, is he saying what he's saying out loud?
Yeah.
Can I go to grab on each shoulder and check him? Come to it, man. Come to it. What the fuck is going on? Who are you speaking to? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I think my eyes at this point are just entirely unfocused. It's like I'm not looking at anything in particular. Just completely silent and sort of staring, tensed muscles.
Aru, roll me a likely luck.
All right.
Okay. You are perfectly safe. The network does not reach out to consume you. If you had rolled snake eyes, though, chomp.
Yeah. And I'm sort of trying to bring myself a bit under control, but I'm still kind of tense and scared of it.
Yeah, you feel like someone's licked your brain with friendly welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I know nothing of this.
You just heard someone for a while going, no, that's a bad plan, that's a bad plan. Yeah, no, that's still a bad plan.
And there is no way it came from anywhere around me, and this room is literally sealed in.
Pretty
So
much,
I
as far
still
as you
do
can
not-
tell.
And I am perfectly sane. Aruman is mad. He didn't even speak. What is this witchcraft? Where the fuck are you? Stop trying to mess with me.
Okay, so 2 baby Malks are going crazy in a concrete box when we leave off for the week. Demi, it's okay, I'll have Kirk turn you.
No, he fucking won't.
Say what, mate?
1v1 me, motherfucker. I have God on my side, so that's a 2v1.
Hacks!
Oh, this is just so. As an extra note,
Do I automatically qualify for the traitor flaw?
I think we have it automatically, and we cannot gain
Yeah.
any freebies from it.
Yeah, stuff that you essentially come around through play, not so much. It's the
Yeah.
stuff that comes around randomly that can be a thing.
So
Yeah, I'm just
in-
scanning through the 4-point flaws and stuff to see what's there.
So
Mhm.
in my notes for my Malkavian is I literally have like I still have forgotten that he has beaten me. That Kevin is as crazy as the other Malk, and that someone is in this room trying to fuck with me.
Okay. Well, the memory lapse thing is a per scene thing still, just so you know. So it essentially is a per scene thing.
I still believe someone is in the room and is talking and trying to drive me mad though.
Okay. Other than that, 4 XP across the board. Does anyone wish to argue for nature gains? +1 to all the fanatics for killing another innocent bystander.
Yep.
Arguably innocent.
Well, I will give you a point for conformist because you have been essentially playing along with the group, especially if you count your group as Malk still. So have a willpower
Yeah.
point for that.
Yeah.
And did you forget to add the one I told you could get for sleeping during the day, or did you spend that? Because I did give you one for free for...
For me,
Yeah, I did.
during the day I was fighting to stay alive. Due to the
Deal when you
He
got
gave you
turned
one.
for happy dreams. That was me being generous. Just take it.
Okay.
You have the decoder thing. That's a hunter's one, right?
Pretty much, I believe.
Okay, give me a second. I'll look it up. And meanwhile, you can start talking about... well, buying stuff, because you each get 4 XP, like I said, for this session.
Am I allowed to can I kick up awareness to 2 and brawl to 1 after this?
Do you have the points? Because I see you seem to have...
I have 20 experience, and we've been rolling awareness quite a bit, and I've been trying to keep people off of me.
Okay, you can up awareness, you can up brawl, and given the fact that you looked happily and deeply into the network, if you let it lick you happily, you can up your dementation based off of that as well.
Meanwhile, I cannot raise any of that. The discipline powers, sadness.
Heal, don't assume. Ask. It makes people
Yeah.
want to tell you to go fuck yourself just as a matter of, you know what, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was part of this game. I'm sorry. I thought we were in Vampire the Masquerade for a while. That was Hunter's game.
I mean,
I think I'll pick up a point of dementation from that after that, if you let me.
Go ahead. I wouldn't offer if I wasn't willing to let you do it.
Yep.
Keep hunter tactics. Flux.
Epic, it's fine. We're gonna start running a long campaign on Mondays, and this is gonna be you trying to dodge Leopolds and being a newly made Malk coterie.
Oh boy.
Because every one of your
Alright.
characters is an excellent piece of Malk fuel.
yeah.
So I suppose I'll try and add drive and survival to 2 each.
Drive, yes. Survival, I would argue that streetwise makes more sense, given what you've been doing, if you want it.
I can't do streetwise. I don't have enough XP.
Then yeah, survival is more the wild stuff generally. But if any of you who are corralling a vampire want to up streetwise, you have done more than enough, I think, to up that. Still can't seem to find where the decoder thing was. The search doesn't seem to work on Hunters Hunted for this. Or
It's
it?
not
It's one of the
in
ones that I pulled
Hunted.
off of a reference desk. If that
God
helps.
damn it,
Yeah.
Aru. That's why I asked if it was a Hunter's thing. So I could find it and look at it.
Saddy.
Yeah. I have 4 XP. Can I get a drive 3 maybe?
Sure. That was overall a pretty solid amount of driving. Plenty of learning opportunities.
And ramming.
And ramming, yes.
Hmm.
This would be such a bullshit SD ambush to pull. Just turn it into a Vamp Chronicle on you.
Yeah, no. Please no.
I mean,
Also, I think I picked out the flaws I want for my so I can get that that delicious third point of auspex right away.
Mm-hmm.
Atrophied Heart, which is a 4-pointer, and Death Wish of 3.
Okay, those are reference desk ones, right?
Yep. Taking
Yeah, I yanked them off the reference
desk
desk while we
ones.
were doing this. I
Uh,
don't actually have a Modern Knights Vampire book.
you don't have
What?
the V21?
No, I don't
Should,
actually have
because it's
access to it.
okay, give
Oh,
It was
me.
shit.
handed out to everyone.
I mean,
So-
no, Epic. Clearly, he needs to go and buy it. Just wait till this fucking recording is over, you fucking asshole. Aru, clearly you need to buy the book ASAP so you can play properly.
I mean,
Also-
reference desk has been helping me kibosh everything together.
Okay, just give me the link to those flaws.
All right.
So because a lot of these are revised and I need to approve them.
Oh, some of them aren't even revised, they're homebrew.
Oh.
In fact, quite a few of them are.
Okay, where are you
Oh.
posting this?
I can send them over Twitch.
Just put them in the
No.
campaign thing. It's easier that way.
Oh yeah. By the way, Aruman,
Yes.
let me find your here. This
I'm contemplating. How much XP do you have left over? 10, right?
Yes.
Probably doesn't make that much sense then. Fair enough. But yeah, you have been using Auspexy stuff for a while. So,
Yep.
it's... You would be part way
Those ones
to
are-
justifying, a fuck ton of it if you had XP.
Yeah. I mean, actually, if I didn't pick up another dot in demontation, I would have 15 XP, so I could buy up to 4.
I would say not after already having decided to spend on dementation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Death Wish seems particularly like a homebrew thing. Not some I've seen in
It's
any
a
of the books.
per story thing. How many points of that do you want to take? 3?
3. Yep. I can take more as well, because it goes up to 5 too. If Atrophied Heart doesn't, if you don't approve of Atrophied Heart.
Atrophied
your
Heart,
problem
not
with
so
atrophy?
much. Listen, I'm gonna send you some stuff on merits and flaws that you might like. We can do this over the week,
All right.
especially since we're wrapping up.
Yeah. Fair
That wish, it's kind of hard to balance because, well, it gives me the opportunity to fuck you when it would be appropriate. The story is almost over, so if you end up with 3 times per story, that's gonna suck a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But,
I'm not sure that it actually even sucks a lot.
well, I can force a re-roll whenever I feel it's dramatically appropriate.
Yeah. it
So he
could
gets
fuck
5
it.
successes on escaping you, Epic, and I'm like, but you want to die? Roll that Dex Athletics again. Oh, look, you rolled 1 success. Oh, I guess he catches you. So sad.
Good point.
I mean, you know me. I will play it the way it's implied and meant to be played. And Death Wish, yeah, I would be obliged to do a lot of damage with that one. And 3 rerolls is a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Good luck with the atrophied heart, though.
Yeah,
I
no.
think Dead Inside would fit better, because this is kind of
Yeah.
horrible. I think he still cares. It's more that he's lacks the will to keep going, not so much that he has grown, cold and callous.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Poor Dead Inside. Oh, you thought you were going to get that willpower you so wanted. No.
Well, any other bits of business feedback or anything at
No.
all?
So
Could I get that hunter tactics?
Um,
Finally. 1 point.
you know what? If during this night you're taking like 2 or 3 hours while you're doing other things for Lothar, and you know what? Go ahead and take it. You have had some time where you have just been semi sitting around and keeping an eye out. They could have been telling you things like the most obvious stuff while that was going on, so I'll let you take it.
Yay.
We'll just retcon that. Fuck it. Go ahead.
I want to ask for a discipline, either Auspex or Obfuscate, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you would need to at least learn to use the first level reliably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So,
You can-
character-wise,
You can up a stat of some kind if you wish,
yeah, like
especially an
character-wise,
attribute.
yeah,
All right, well, see you
True.
guys.
Okay, bye, Epic.
All right. See ya.
like I don't have it. So I have enough for like a third dot one. So only strength will be for an attribute.
Not charisma or appearance.
True.
How many firearms do you already have, Pango? 1? Go ahead and up
1.
it to 2.
Thank you.
I mean, like, even though I have the experience, I'm not going to ask for anything that will 5 me because I didn't do any of those.
Steal.
I'm thinking of raising either brawl, athletics, or alertness.
What are you writing down in your used unused experience? Because you're shifting it and you haven't taken anything yet. Oh wait, no, that's sorry, no, I was looking at Pango. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I have 8 left.
Okay.
This is 4 from this and 4 from the other one.
Well, charisma or appearance can be useful.
Yeah.
Medicine we already upped. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Firearms and self we also upped, I think.
Yep, that is correct. Then was I think it will fit is brawl, empathy, athletics, or alertness, but that's about it. Any of
Empathy,
those, really?
definitely. Roll, I'll allow it. Awareness, if you really want to, sure. So you can up any of those by 1. Or all of them.
Yeah.
Or any combo thereof.
So I'm thinking about raising at least empathy.
Then go
because
ahead.
it fits. So that's 4.
Yes, that's 4 still.
Then can I? What would he? He would
Still, this isn't a question of what he would do. This is a different kind of question. Your character isn't choosing in character to up these things.
Yeah. So empathy fits. So at least let me note it down. At the very least.
Isn't this more of a question? Do you want it and can you get it?
I go for this one specifically strictly based on the character itself.
Roll makes sense if you want.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Awareness.
Yeah, sure.
Awareness makes some sense as well. So if you want to up that, go for it.
Can I up both?
Yes, both awareness and brawl if you want.
Okay, I'm going to do that. It fits the character. -2.
Demi, you're not even gonna say goodbye and pop out of the chat before opening Dota. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm still in the chat. I haven't left it fully
Look,
yet.
we're all here. We're just preparing.
They are
We're just
both
prepping shit.
here preparing.
Well, anyway, say goodbye to the video, to the stream, and to the new follower. Actually, give me a second. I'm actually gonna go and look at who it was. Look at me being all cool like that. Huh.
Probably a guy called Mel Gibson or something.
No, it was like what? Fuck! I saw him before in chat. He left probably. Shit. It was this guy in watching us before.
I don't recall, but I have Streamlabs trying to... Fuck.
He never
What?
said anything. That's like he never typed anything in the chat. But he was there watching.
Why are you saying there are no there? Shadow Priest.
Shadow.
Shadow
Oh yeah,
Priest.
that's the guy. That's the guy. Yeah.
There we go. Shadow Priest. Much thank yous. Everyone say goodbye. I'm gonna shut this
I
thing down.
noticed your shadow, please.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.